Hello, everyone. This is Unity of the Oaks. My name is Stacy Macris Ross. In just a couple minutes, we're going to be starting our very first Inspiration Wednesday. So I hope that you'll pop on and join me. It's going to be 15 minutes of inspiration, a way to pick up your spiritual perspective during this crazy time, and so that we can all join together. Even though we're in self-isolation, we are in spiritual connection. So join me as we spend 15 minutes together connecting, and I have a lot of wonderful stories and parables for you today. So my name again is Stacy Macris Ross. I'm one of the two co-spiritual leaders now at Unity of the Oaks, and we're so excited to be connecting in these new and different ways with you. Our other spiritual leader is Reverend Sherry James, and she'll be here on Sunday morning at 10 a.m., so make sure that you join us at that time as well. So Inspiration Wednesday, let me tell you a little bit about it. So Inspiration Wednesday will be 15 minutes of getting a spiritual boost through quotes, stories, parables that I'll be bringing to you. I'll also be reading our daily word. That is our daily prayer devotional that Unity puts out. It's always very positive and uplifting, and really anyone from any faith background can use it as their pick-me-up for every day. Then I'll be sharing a story with you and a parable, and then we'll close today with a short meditation, a time of just going within, turning within, and slowing down and calming ourselves during, these times that are just so different, aren't they? So hello, Jackie, for watching, and hello to everyone else who's starting to pop back on. So again, today we'll be starting with the daily word. Now, Inspiration Wednesday is a little bit different than my Refresh Fridays, as we have people popping on here. Refresh Fridays will be all about the different spiritual tools that we can use in order to have a new thought, have a new way of looking at life, which is really important right now, yes? And today, Inspiration Wednesday will be all about our quotes, stories, parables, the daily word, and a time of meditation. So let's get started, because we're right about there then. So first, let me start with the daily word. And today's daily word, if you want to go ahead and turn within. So the daily word today is renew. I am refreshed and restored. And so what a wonderful I am statement. I've been talking about I am statements lately and how important they are. So here is your I am statement for the day. I am refreshed and restored. I am refreshed and restored. So let's just turn within, and you can either close your eyes or just find something beautiful to gaze upon as I read these words from Unity's Daily Word. Peace and tranquility are qualities that are part of the spiritual blueprint that exists deep within my soul. If I feel discouraged or anxious, I remember that the love and peace of God are always within me and were always with me. My thoughts have the power to renew my mind. Affirming peace by filling my conscious mind with loving, calming thoughts leaves me feeling refreshed and restored. I continue to nourish myself with notions of peace that permeate my thoughts, words, and actions. I am sure to get quality rest, spend time in nature, and exercise my body. I also allow my mind to be renewed and revitalized through the power of prayer. And so from the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. So the word for today is renew, and our affirmation again is I am refreshed and restored. Now you can log on to the Daily Word every single day. Just go to www.dailyword.com and get an uplifting spiritual message. You can also subscribe to them, and you'll get it on your phone just like I do. So every morning I don't even have to get out of bed. I just hit a button and there's my daily word to give me a good thought for every morning. That's a great way to start your day. So that was our daily word for today. And now I wanted to share a story, and you may have heard it before. I know it's been said before. And good afternoon to Suzanne, who's just logged on as well. But today I wanted to share the story of the gatekeeper. So there's a man who's standing at a gate guarding a city, and all of a sudden a traveler walks up to him and says, I'm leaving my old city and I want a new city. What is this city like? And the gatekeeper says, well, what was it like in your old city? And the traveler says, oh, well, where I came from, the people were awful and mean, and it was just a terrible place to live. And the gatekeeper says, well, I think you'll find the same here. Then another traveler comes along and says to the gatekeeper, I'm moving to a new area and I'm wondering about this city. What is your city like? And the gatekeeper says again, well, how was your old city? What was that like? And the traveler says, well, my old city was lovely and beautiful. The people were kind and generous and considerate. I really loved it, but I need new work, and so I need to find a new city, and I'm hoping to find it here. And the gatekeeper says, I think you'll find that here. So what is so wonderful about this story, and what I love about it, is that wherever we go, there we are. We bring our thoughts and our feelings about everything with us. Right now, it's a scary time. I know it's a disconcerting time. We're in a different routine. We're doing different things than usual. And we're experiencing this large, obstacle in front of us. And yet I've seen people react in a couple different ways. We can either react with anxiety and continue to look at how many numbers are sick in our city, or keep passing that information on, being scared and being fearful. Or I've seen people react in a completely different way, which is sharing, baking recipes or art projects or humor. We can react to this situation however we choose to react. So again, wherever we go, there we are. It's all about connecting with family and nature for me. So what is it like for you? How do you want to react to this situation? Not making light of it. We should be following public health recommendations and what the CDC is saying. Absolutely, that's our divine wisdom. But we also have that divine nature within us that says that we can be peaceful amongst it. There's a Zen proverb, and it says, obstacles don't block the path. They are the path. Whoa. Yes. So we're all on this path together right now. So have your feelings, acknowledge them, and then, like I posted in my own personal account yesterday, and that is to create. Create. Be with the flow of life. Create a time of connection with your family members through Zoom or Google Hangout or whatever platform you choose. Facebook as well, I know they have that option. Choose to create art, music, a picnic for yourself, whatever it is, but get out and flow like water. In Taoism, they talk about how important water is to them, how water can flow through our fingers. Water can take shape to a container, and also water can cut through granite and make paths, grooves in that very, very hard rock. So we too right now need to be like water. We need to be subtle. We need to be firm and strong. We can think of it like the dance of the ocean. The water comes in and the water comes out. So flow like water. So why don't you join me right now in a time of meditation? So as we join together, I want you to just let whatever chair, couch, bed, floor that you're on right now at home, go ahead and let it support you. If you want to light a candle, that's always nice too, isn't it? But what's most important is that you just let whatever you're sitting in support you right now. And then close your eyes. And we turn within to that breath. And I want you to breathe in, just as the water of the ocean goes back out to the ocean, the waves go back out to the ocean. I want you to take a breath in. And then at the top, I want you to hold it and observe the ocean. And then as you exhale, watch it come into shore. So we start our meditation time with this breath of the ocean. So we breathe in, watching the water go back out to that larger body of the sea. We pause just a moment. We hold just at the top to observe the ocean. And then we exhale, watching the waves come back into shore. So let's do this a few more times. Breathing in, watching the wave go back out into the larger sea. Observing. And a slow exhale, slower than your inhale, watching the water come back up to shore. Go ahead and try this a couple more times on your own. As we anchor ourselves in this breath, we feel our body relax. We know that peace is ours. And so we tap into that center of ourselves that is peace. That's our divine presence. And so we can feel and visualize that inner light of peace filling us up. We allow this inner light and peace to unfold our entire being. Now I invite you to share this peace and this light and allow it to flow from you into your neighborhood. Allow it to just lighten up and fold, calm all of your neighbors. And watch it as it spreads this peace and this light, spreading out to your larger community. Visualize this peace as it spreads throughout your county. And isn't it wonderful as each of us are connected in meditation at this moment? No matter when you're watching this, we know that our own lights, our peace, is spreading out. And as we continue to allow it to spread and touch so many lives, all of our lights come together. And wow, we light up the world with peace. We say a blessing of, may all beings be peaceful. May all beings know this peace. May all beings be free from suffering. And in this moment, we also know this peace. In this moment, we are also free from suffering. In this moment, and in the moments to come throughout our day, we know that peace is our presence. Peace is who we are. Peace is at the center of our being. So let's return to the ocean. Let's take a breath in as we watch the wave go back out to sea. As we pause at the top and observe the ocean. And as we exhale slowly, watching the waves come back up to shore. We wiggle our fingers and our toes. We are aware and thank that table, chair, bench, whatever we've been sitting on. We give thanks for it. We slowly open our eyes as we give thanks for these sacred moments, these moments to really slow down, breathe, and be in oneness together, because oneness is who and what we are. So thank you so much for joining me on this very first Inspiration Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me again Friday for Refresh Friday when we have a new thought and a new spiritual tool for our spiritual tool belts. Please share this video. The more people who see it, the more join us, the more who get this positive, uplifting message and a spiritual boost throughout their week. Also, if you've been inspired by today and our time together, please consider a donation to Unity of the Oaks. That's unityoftheoaks.org. And I hope to see you all back here on Friday. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.